Alright, so this workout is a full body workout. We've got supersets, but they're not the same muscle group in the supersets, so we'll go ahead and demonstrate it. This is full body, okay? What's the first exercise?
First exercise is dumbbell walking lunges.
Okay, so you're going to grab dumbbells, and of course the weights are going to be, based on what you can do, about 10 to 12 reps of, okay? So we're going to do walking lunges. So you're going to step out. You want to make sure when you step out that your knee's in line with your hip, okay? And you do the lunge, feet together, step out with the other leg. Okay, now if you don't have room in a hallway to do the walking lunges, you can just do them alternating. So you would step out, and then back, and then alternate the other leg. Okay, now the way to set up properly for the lunge to know how far to step out is you can do this in front of a mirror so you get used to it. You want to put your back foot on the toe, okay? This leg is going to be perpendicular with the ground. This part of your leg is going to be parallel with the ground. When you have that position, make sure your toe is on the ground here, not down like this. When you press up like that, that's about how wide you want your feet apart, okay? And of course, this is the working leg when we do the lunges, so you want to make sure that you're pressing up through the heel on this leg. All right, second exercise.
Swiss ball hamstring curls.
Okay, so this is where you put down a mat. You don't want to be on a slippery surface because the ball will slip around on the floor. You're going to lie down on your back, hands by your side to give you balance. You're going to dig your heels into the ball, okay? You can point your toes out a little bit if you'd like. They don't need to be straight up and down. You're going to bring your hips off the floor, okay? Then when you're going to curl in, you raise your hips even higher. Out. My heels here are pressing the ball, keeping it firm from sliding around, and then up. Down. Okay? So that's the hamstring curl. Next exercise?
Barbell bent over row, wide grip.
Okay, so for this you'll grab the appropriate barbell with the weights based on where you're at for resistance, okay? You're gonna have feet shoulder width apart, okay? You're gonna bend over at your hips, knees slightly bent. This doesn't move now, okay? Pick up the barbell, wide grip, natural arch in the spine. Bring the barbell up. You can feel the squeeze between your shoulder blades here, okay? And that's the row. Okay, next exercise?
Dumbbell alternating chest press.
Okay. So for this exercise, just put the bench like this so you can see. You're going to grab the appropriate dumbbells. You're going to sit down. Okay. You're going to lower into the position. I want you to raise the dumbbells up for starters, okay? They're going to be up here above your chest, palms facing each other. You're going to lower them one at a time, alternating arms. Shoulders are down and back the whole time, so we can isolate our chest, okay? It's a chest exercise. Okay, bring in. Next exercise.
A lateral step up with overhead press.
Okay. So for this exercise, you're going to need, you can use your bench or some kind of stool. Just make sure that it's stable. If you don't have a box like this, just you can find something. Most people just use their bench. So you're going to hold the dumbbells up like this, and you're going to step up on one foot. Okay. This arm's going to press. Okay. Then we're going to go down like this. This press. Then down. So that's just a slow movement. So if you're going to do it fast, it's going to be up. Pressing up with the leg that's on the bench, and that is also the dumbbell that you raise, okay? And you can do those back and forth. Next exercise.
Seated overhead dumbbell press.
Okay, so if you have the kind of bench where you can put it up into the upright position, you can do that. If not, you can just sit on the bench with your feet over the side. For this one, feet flat on the floor, okay? Back is upright, shoulders down and back. You're going to press the dumbbells up over your head, right above your shoulders, and then bring them down so your elbows are about 90 degrees. Okay? And that's that exercise.
Dumbbell bent over row.
Okay. And then once again, you can do this on the bench, or you can use the stability ball as your support. But you'll have one foot on the bench, one foot out the side. Grab your dumbbell and put it into position first. So your knee will be on the bench with that same hand. One leg out to the side, natural arch in the spine. Dumbbell comes in. As you can see, I'll give you a bit of a side view there. Only need to come up so the elbow is about 90 degrees. And you want to keep that elbow really tight to your side, okay? And then, of course, you would switch sides and do the other side here. Okay, next exercise.
Wall squat with medicine ball rotations.
Okay. So for this one, we want you to do the wall squat. Make sure that your leg is parallel with the ground, okay? You want to be in a full squat position. You want your knees just slightly between your heels and your toes here. You're going to hold a medicine ball, and you're going to rotate and twist your torso. Notice my hips aren't twisting like this, okay? They're not coming off the wall. Just twisting my torso, keeping the ball nice and high, hips pointed forward, okay? That's that exercise. Next one.
Leg raises on bench.
Okay. So if you have a bench, you can do these on the bench. If not, you can also do them on the floor. Okay. Now there are variations of this exercise to make it more difficult, and this is just the basic one right now. So you're going to lie down on the bench. You're going to hold the bench above your head here. Just remember that this is a core exercise, okay? We're not working our hip flexors. We're not using our neck. A lot of people tend to use their neck to try to help using this resistance, but that's not what we're trying to do here. So bring your knees into your chest. Raise them up, raise your feet up to the sky. Partial bend in your legs. You're going to lower them down. The more advanced you are, the lower you'll go. You bring them up, and when their feet are pointing up to the sky again, you're going to lift your butt off the bench. Next exercise.
Dumbbell lateral raises on Bosu.
Okay, so the Bosu ball. I'm going to stand on the Bosu ball for this one. So we're going to turn this into a full body exercise. So of course you can jump onto the Bosu or step onto it 1 foot at a time. Inch your feet out. You're going to bend your knees slightly, natural arch in the spine, strong core, slight bend in the elbows. You're raising the dumbbells up to about shoulder height. Make sure your elbows stay high, that you're not doing this, dropping them down. Okay? There you go. And that's how you get off the Bosu to one side and then step over. Next exercise.
Bicep curls on toes.
Okay, so then maybe with a heavier set of dumbbells if you do the lateral raises. I want you to stand feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart on your toes, shoulders down and back, strong core, and you're gonna do bicep curls while you're standing on your toes. Okay? It's just one way to make the bicep curl a little bit more exciting. And the last exercise.
Tricep extensions on one foot.
Okay, so for this one, you're going to stand on one foot. You can put your foot here to the side. Some people put it back here. I personally like it here to the side. So you're going to get a dumbbell. You're going to raise it over your head. Okay, elbows pointing forward. So this is the range of the tricep extension that you're going to do. Okay, so elbows pointed forward. They're not moving around. Okay, then you're going to stand here and you can do it on one foot. Okay, so you would switch sides. If you're going to do 20, you do 10 each side. If you're going to do 16, you do 8 each side. But if you want to make it even more difficult, if this is too easy for you, when you press up, you can go up onto your toe and then back down. Up onto your toe, back down. Up onto your toe, back down. I didn't do very many in a row. But anyway, you get the point. So if you can do, 5 on each side like that, and then you just want to stand on one foot and not do the up on your toe, then you can finish off like that. And that's the whole workout for this session.